We are on the last leg of a long journey. We're encamped on the hinterlands of the great capitals of the Federation: Adelaide, Hobart, Perth, Brisbane, Melbourne, Sydney, and the nation's capital, Canberra. Seeking for a majority of these states in their own right, and by a majority of the total of Australian electors, to approve an amendment to the Constitution of the Commonwealth, recognising Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples as the first peoples of Australia through a voice. We wait the final stretch. Since we left Uluru on 27 May 2017, millions of Australians have joined the journey. We're excited but anxious. Our hearts are warm and legs wearied. But our eyes are ever searching over those blue mountains for the great emerald city beyond. The trek across the vast country has been long, seemingly endless, and at times dispiriting. But we are buoyed because the nation's 31st Prime Minister committed to us, the Australian people, that a referendum question will soon be put. We know the nation's leader must be joined by all his counterparties in the federal parliament and in the parliaments of the states and communities across the country, but our hearts are hopeful. Clouds threaten the horizon, and thunderstorms of strife and discord are rumbling. We are worried. Wind and rain will obscure the remaining pathway through the mountains ahead, that our cause may perish in the mud. Our journey from the heart will culminate in a national vote within these next 12 months. Soon every Australian over 18 will wake up one Saturday morning and make their way in the millions down roads and bridges that cross every great river and harbour, every stream, dry gully and flooding creek, through the communities, towns and cities of the nation, to cast their vote in a referendum. They will each cast their vote on the question of whether the nation should build its greatest bridge, a bridge to unite at long last the first peoples of this country with our British institutional inheritance and our multicultural triumph under the Constitution. A bridge to join all Australians in common cause, to work together in partnership to resolve the mutually felt burdens of our past and build a new settlement that celebrates the rightful place of Indigenous heritage in Australia's national identity. A constitutional bridge to create an ongoing dialogue between the First Peoples and Australian governments and parliaments, to close the gap between Indigenous and non-Indigenous Australians.